Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So I've been seeing this build challenge going around YouTube recently. I saw Sarah Kendall do it and I saw Sid Mac do it. And I'm not gonna lie, I was extremely intimidated by this challenge. But then I saw one of you suggest this to me, so I just have to do it. It is called the left to right build challenge. And we're actually gonna need the grid on for this one. So what you have to do is build it tile by tile. So this would count as one tile, another wall in would count as a different tile. But you see how I moved to the next tile without painting the walls? Yeah, I can't go back and modify the previous tiles. So that wall would just have to be completely empty. And you have to go through thinking ahead, making a floor plan. And you start with the left and you go all the way to the right until you're finished with the build. I know it seems a little bit confusing, but we'll definitely get the hang of it. And you may understand why I'm scared now. This is gonna be so hard. But we're gonna be brave, we're gonna do this, so let's get started. So one thing we cannot forget about is the landscaping. Also, another thing to just kind of keep in mind, and this is just an example, but obviously some objects extend past just the one tile. So like with this bed, I would be placing it on the first tile that it's on, and it would of course lean into the other tiles, but that's okay. Okay, I finished up just a little bit of landscaping. I think I'm gonna be done with this tile. Now we can move on to building our first wall. Okay, the plants are clipping through, but I think it'll be okay if we raise it on a foundation. Oh my gosh, this is stressing me out so much already. Let's go ahead and paint this wall. It might be nice to do a stone because I'm thinking this could be sort of like a bump out. I cannot forget to do the foundation paint. I can see myself forgetting that. We can get this one to match our horse ranch stone. Oh my gosh, I cannot forget about windows either. I'm so scared right now. This is making me so anxious. I feel so silly. Maybe we could make this 2 bedrooms, maybe a kid's room and like a teenager's room. I would love to get some little flower boxes. Okay, I like how it's looking so far. Let's look at the interior. One thing that I am worried about is that obviously there's no roof over it, so the lighting and the colors are going to be a lot different. So I thought for the teens room we could do something kind of cool like this with a little pop wall, and then for the kids room something similar but a little bit more bright. Okay, we actually have to furnish the room. Let's pick out a bed. Since this bed and the wallpaper are both from Businesses and Hobbies, I'm hoping that their yellow swatch is the same. Hopefully. I'm kind of depending on the Sims team for that one, which maybe isn't the best idea. I guess I need to put ceiling lights in advance, don't I? Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave it there for the teens bedroom. Now we have to focus on the kids room though. Oh my gosh, I can't even see the pattern on these beds. Okay, that is not a good sign. I really hope that this turns out cute because I'm already loving it, even though we've literally done only 2 tiles. I just think it's gonna turn out so cute, and I already love the family that lives here. I like that their rooms are so different. This one's a little bit darker, this one's more bright and cheerful. We'll get a little painting. Oh my gosh, this one is so cute. A little peanut butter toast. Okay, are we done with this tile? I'm doing a little check. I think that we are ready. I also don't know how big I'm gonna make this room, so where do I put the window? Oh my gosh, I already know it's gonna be all off-centered. So far, I think we're doing pretty well with the challenge itself because I am being extremely cautious, but it could go downhill at any second, you guys. For the kids' room, I'm gonna get a little blue cookie rug. Maybe we should do this black fuzzy rug for the teens' room. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm gonna put the window on the other tile. I feel like this sim would like a little guitar maybe, so we can get that as a skill item for them. I feel like I'm starting to get too comfortable here, which may seem like a good thing, but it's actually really bad because that's when you make the most mistakes. Let's get the other kid maybe a little tapestry. Wait, no, I do not want that there. Oh my gosh, thank God I remembered. That would have been interfering with the window. I'll put it on this wall instead. Okay, here we go. What is this? The 4th tile? I'm not even kidding. This has taken me like more than an hour just to do 4 tiles. This is certainly a challenge. And I believe I got all the wallpaper. Yeah, okay, good. Now let's start thinking about the windows again. Oh my gosh, I just realized how much are we gonna have to bring this wall out to make it even? That is certainly a lot bigger than I wanted. Okay, well shoot, maybe we'll just do one long window like that one. And here I was thinking we were doing so well. I guess here we can just get some hanging plants. And I actually wanted to put the Businesses and Hobbies lamp over here because it matches our wallpaper, which I thought was kind of cool. I almost forgot I was going to add some more clutter on this dresser. We'll get this freaky little hand from Paranormal Stuff. And then over here we can get this sim some hanging plants too, because you guys know I love my hanging plants. They need to make an appearance everywhere. Okay, I think we are good to move on. And it's in this tile that we're going to close off both of the rooms. And there you have it. We officially have our first 2 rooms. And since we closed off the room, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a little roof above it, not the actual roofing. I'm gonna go ahead and do that at the end. I'm kind of wondering if I should do another pop wall on this side. For the teens room, I think it's gonna be too much because that wallpaper is just super crazy. Although I guess I probably should put a door, which is kind of scary because it does matter where we place the doors. Okay, well I think on this side I'm going to bump out the house and make a little bathroom. So maybe I should put the kids room door over on this side, and maybe I'll make that space like a living room, and then I'll cut this section off and make it the kitchen. I don't know, you guys, this is so hard. Planning in advance and everything, that is not my type of thing. Okay, so like I said, I wanted another window over here. It definitely looks a little weird, but it's okay. And now I guess let's just finish decorating the room. And I was kind of wanting to get some pride flag stuff in here. I just always find myself wanting to use the pride items because they look so amazing. I've said it before, I'll say it again, the Sims team really killed the designs for these. Okay, well I actually love this room. I love how it turned out. I think I can go ahead and be done with this one. I know this is a little bit of a weird challenge, but I still would love to know what your guys' favorite rooms end up being. So make sure to let me know in the comments below. Although I realize I did not add a mirror in their room. It's okay, not everyone has a mirror in their room. Oh my gosh, I realized I forgot to give this kid a dresser. I don't really know if I'll be able to squeeze one in here, but it's okay, this sim needs a dresser. Actually, I take that back. They don't really need a dresser. It's kind of a useless item in the game. Let's get some of these cute little nifty knitting shelves. All right, and I think I'm done in the kids room as well. This one also turned out so cute. Oh my gosh, I was about to move on to the other tile. Thank God I didn't. I forgot to put landscaping into this tile. Okay, I don't know why, but my columns did disappear. I'm gonna add them back. I swear I'm not cheating. You guys saw me place them down in the beginning. So we are going to be bumping out the house just like that. Oh my gosh, the windows look so weird. So originally when I kind of started this, I was wanting to do like a modern farmhouse kind of vibe. I don't really know if we're still fitting with that, but I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna do white siding. Okay, so I'm remembering I wanted this to be a bathroom, and I was gonna have it go into the living room. Obviously that's kind of small, so I guess we can make this kind of like a hallway. This may seem super boring, but usually modern houses have white interior walls, and I'm gonna bring the siding in for a little bit of a pop wall in the bathroom, and for the rest of it I'm just going to do a plain white wallpaper. I'm really hoping that we'll actually have enough room for all of these decorations. Hopefully I don't decorate it too much and then we don't even have room to put a toilet or a sink. Oh my gosh, the default concrete looks a lot like this tile that I was using. I almost left it as is. I was thinking we could go with these blue counters. Ooh, I'm kind of worried about how well this is gonna match. There's a big variety of the appliance colors and the metal tones, so this looks white. It could be some weird silver, and we'll get a nice little vent hood as well. See, like I said, I hope these metals match each other. You really never know in this game. Oh my gosh, this jar of cookies, that is adorable. I'm not gonna lie, that really makes me want some cookies. So far so good though. We've only made some minor mistakes. I really hope it stays that way though, because I'm really happy with how the house is turning out. Here I also think I'm gonna put the door into the bathroom. Okay, wait a minute, I am changing this window. Or you know what, I could do this 3-tile window because I think that'll fit better with the size of the kitchen that I want. If I did the double window, it would be too small. Maybe I'll do a black sink. I think that kind of fits the farmhouse vibes. And then for the archway, I think that should be good. We honestly can't add much in this hallway. I guess I could put another rug, but I feel like it's probably gonna end up off-centered if I do that, because how much am I gonna extend this hallway to? I think it'll be fine. I'll just get this one from Eco Lifestyle. Okay, this bathroom is definitely looking a little plain. I wish I put some artwork up or something. All right, we should be good to move on to the next tile. I feel like this challenge is helping my memory. It's helping me stay sharp. It's keeping me on my toes. How about I squeeze a little hallway mirror in, especially since the kids' rooms don't have mirrors. Also, I'm kind of thinking I could maybe fit a chess table in here. You know what kind of sucks? No matter what I do, it will not be centered with the rug because I'd have to put it in between 2 tiles and I cannot do that. Wait, oh my gosh, you know what I should have done? I should have made this a dining room, not a giant hallway. Oh my gosh, maybe my brain isn't working as well as I thought it was. If I place it on this tile, I think your Sims will be able to get around those chairs. I just don't think I can have the hallway mirror there anymore. Okay, I can only fit the first set of chairs for now. I'll finish it on the next tile. I was going to close off the bathroom, so I guess I can go ahead and do that. I'm wondering, I really did like this siding, so I'm gonna put it on this half of the room too. And then we need to get our sink in, which I think I'll put right there, and the rug is kind of bothering me. I don't like how it's going into the sink, but it's okay. It's a minor detail. Ooh, let's get this big fancy mirror. I love that one from Seasons. I hardly ever use it anymore. Oh my gosh, I just realized how empty that wall looks. Yeah, that does not look very good. It's okay, we'll make up for it on this side. We could actually even squeeze in a little bathroom cabinet. And now our first bathroom is complete. Oh my gosh, I was placing the next tile and I just realized I forgot to do the landscaping on this tile. No, everything was going so well. Maybe it'll look better when we do the landscaping on this tile. Oh, I also think I want to close off the kitchen right here. It looks so nice in here. I actually do really like how it's turning out, and I'm obviously gonna need to add a fridge. Oh my gosh, no! I can't believe it took me this long to realize that I forgot to put cabinets on the other walls. I forgot to put cabinets across here. So now there's just a weird corner piece leading to nowhere. Dang it, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm messing up this bad. This corner over here is so weirdly dark. So I think I'm just gonna put some candles over there, kind of brighten it up a bit. And let's also get some more kitchen clutter. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and be done with the kitchen. I do actually really like how it turned out, you know, besides the whole cabinet mishap. Okay, so now this right here is gonna be the living room. And just like the bathroom, I'm going to bring the siding in here as a little accent wall. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to put the other dining chairs. Maybe I'll get this little family bulletin board right in the dining room. I think we're pretty much done in the dining room. I'm gonna leave it open though. I'm not gonna close it off because then we'll have like a super small living room. Well, I think I can actually get the living room started by putting a little sofa on this wall. Maybe instead of a sofa, I can get this little bench. I think that is definitely giving farmhouse. And you know what? I should probably put a window on this wall because I'll have the fireplace here and then I'll put another window on the other side of the fireplace just to make sure that we get some light in here. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to do the landscaping again. See, the thing is, I can't even make it go into the other previous tile because then that's kind of cheating. So it's just gonna be a weird blank spot. I really can't do anything about it. What if I get like a lawn ornament? I can get a little bird bath and then it distracts you from that empty space. Or maybe it makes you notice it more. And then this is the back, which I do want to do a backyard at some point. I just don't really know when or how. We'll figure that out when we get there. But for now, I think that we can go ahead and move on to the next tile. Okay, so on this tile, I think I'm actually gonna put the front door. Okay, so I can't properly place it yet because of the platform situation, but I'm gonna leave it there so you know that I did place it on this tile. However, I'm also just remembering I do want a front porch as well. I'm realizing that this house is gonna be ginormous. When I'm also realizing I guess we're gonna have no outside decoration because I wasn't doing that this whole time. Like I didn't add monkey bars or anything like that. I guess I can do it starting now. So let's start planting some gravel for the walkway. Gosh, I'm starting to lose the rhythm here. Let's get some nice seating out here. I also haven't put any outdoor lights. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so dark. I should have put one right here on the previous tile. Maybe I'll put some just lining the pathway. Guess I also can't put the fireplace yet, so I'll put it there as a little reminder. Also, I really like this one. That one's totally giving the modern farmhouse vibes. So we're not gonna have a TV, but that's okay. Not everyone has a TV in their house, or at least in their living room. Oh my gosh, I'm realizing, is a couch even gonna fit in here? Okay, it does fit. It's just really close to the dining table. And let's not forget to put in some subtle saucer lights. Okay, we got the front yard. We got the entryway. And I think I'm done with this space too. Ooh, but not the landscaping in the back. Okay, let's remember to do that too. And now I think I'm done with this tile. Let's make sure we bring out our patio. Gotta get our walkway, and also we need to put in some stairs. I think it does look a little bit lame because we only have one stair, but I feel like making it 3 wide would have looked a little weird. Oh my gosh, no way. Why does the Sims team do this? So there's not a matching railing to that fence, which I probably should know by now, but clearly I don't. Okay, I'm just gonna use some railing from Life and Death, and you guys are just gonna have to pretend that you don't notice that they don't match. This might be a really long and awkward entryway. I'm just gonna add some clutter to this coffee table. I love having the little basket of blankets. I just think it looks so cozy to have in a living room. Honestly, I don't need to add much in this tile. Okay, I did stop stop keeping track of which tile I was on. So I don't know how many tiles we have down, but I would say that we are halfway done with the house. You guys might have been wondering if I was gonna put some stairs in, and the answer to that is no, I'm not. I do not even want to attempt a second story with a build like this. That would be so hard. I already know I would completely fail. Okay, let's not forget our little pathway we have going on. Also, I believe I had a rug at the front of the door that just decided to delete itself, so we're putting her back in her place. Honestly, I don't really know what to do on this tile. This is kind of just an empty walkway. Maybe we could do a hanging plant. That's where my mind goes when I have an empty space to fill. Oh, I guess I could also put something else on our patio. How about some garden pots? You can never go wrong with a little garden pot. All right, well, that was a quick one. Let's move on to our next tile. By the way, there's a good chance that I forget something and I don't even notice. If you notice something that I don't notice, make sure to let me know in the comments. You guys can go ahead and laugh at my mistakes all you want. Also, you guys, I just noticed a super weird glitch. I mean, we all know that the terrain paint glitches from time to time, but it looks like in this case only some of it deleted. We have it here on this side, but it's not over here. And I know I put it there, I remember, and I have the proof to show it. The proof is literally in this video, and I'm pretty sure I didn't forget it anywhere, so I'm just gonna go back and add it. All right, well, now that I got that fixed, let's continue with this tile. I actually think I'm going to bring this wall out, which will sort of match what we have on the other side of the house. This house is gonna end up being very symmetrical, but this house is pretty big, so I might make a little office. So I think here actually we'll be able to finish our living room. I think I'm gonna go ahead and raise up these pillows onto these armchairs that match our sofa. Because our couch has pillows, I just feel like it makes sense to put them on our chairs as well. Oh, you know what I just realized? We could have added a room over here too, symmetrical to the one in the kitchen, but now I can't because I need to put this window here to make the windows symmetrical, and putting a wall there would interfere with the window. So I guess it's just gonna be a super open area. But yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna put there. I guess I could do like a bar. I never usually make bars in this game, so that might be kind of fun. And I think I'm going to move on to the next tile now. We'll paint this wall in the next tile because technically it's in the next tile. I know things get a little confusing in this one, so just try and stay with me. Also, look how empty the space is right here. Ooh, that looks really bad. I should have put a wall right here and just put an archway. That would have been a lot better. Oh, when I wanted a back door to the yard. Wait. Oh my god, I haven't been doing anything for the yard besides the landscaping. I guess the yard is gonna only be on one side of the house. So I guess we should probably get started on our yard then. I do want to have a little bit of a porch, so I guess we'll just get it started. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put the door, maybe on the next tile. If I'm gonna put it on the next tile, I'm gonna put a column here to frame it like we did with the front door. Oh my gosh, I should also get patio lights because we did forget that in the front of the house, but we're not gonna make that mistake this time. And honestly, I should probably start planning for the bar right now. There is a matching one to our kitchen counters, so that's good. I think I have to place it kind of hanging off this tile because then the chairs will properly connect in this tile. I'm wondering if I should get some wine or nectar boxes. Nectar storage rack. I think that fits the farmhouse vibes. And I'm wondering, should I try to put a rug underneath the bar because maybe it'll help fill in the empty space that we have going on. I also haven't added any other form of landscaping. Like, for some reason, I didn't add any trees around. I mean, I guess it's never too late to start. Well, maybe not on this tile because I don't like how it covers the front of the house. Maybe I can put one over in the backyard though. Also for the backyard, I'm gonna do a little bit of a barbecue area. Okay, for the office, obviously this is only one tile, but let's try and see what we can squeeze in there. Actually, we should probably put the desk in here, and the chair looks like it's gonna have to go on the next tile. So let's not forget that. What if we make the desk look like it's almost built in with this bookshelf? I think that is super cool. And now let me just get a painting above the desk, and I think we should be good for this tile. The doggy gallery, yes, perfect. One very last thing. I know I'm taking a long time on this tile, but remember how I was planning to add a chest table over here where I ended up putting the dining table? I think I could actually fit a chest table in this section instead. All right, well, I am just about ready to move on. Yep, looking good, looking good. Okay, I'm gonna get one more of these nectar racks just to make it fully even with the window. Let's go ahead and get our chest table in. Oh yeah, and I also need the back door to the backyard. There is no single door option from Horse Ranch, so we are gonna have to use one from a different pack. I think that this one works just fine. Ooh, our desk chair. I actually almost did forget that. It's too late in the game to be slipping up now. I feel like I should have the hang of it. Can I just say I love this wall plant from Businesses and Hobbies. I don't know if that will interfere with the door, but I'm just gonna take a risk. We'll see when we get to the next tile. I'm gonna put the same welcome mat on the back door, although I guess it's not really a welcome mat then because it's on the back of the house. It's a goodbye mat. Oh my gosh, I did it again with the landscaping. I forgot to carry the flowers over here. I can't believe I did that. Do I continue carrying it through then? This is gonna be the backyard space anyway. Oh my gosh, one thing I totally did not even think about. I guess we should probably put a mailbox in. It's gonna be oddly far away from the house, but we do need one, so I guess I'll just throw it in. And there you have it for that tile. You know how it goes. On to the next one. As I mentioned, the office is only going to be 3 tiles, so we get to close it off. I know it's a pretty small office, but it doesn't need to be that big. You guys, why do the columns look so weird around that door? It's cutting off like half of the door. Oh well. Oh, and I actually think I need to close off this whole section now. I believe that makes it even, yeah. Well, shoot, I thought I had more hallway space. And okay, the plant is in fact creeping onto the door. I honestly do it to myself. I knew that was a dumb idea. I need to get it together. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and bring the tree into the front yard. Just one single lonely tree. Or I guess two. Two single, well, they're not single. 2 double lonely trees. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. We can put the roof on this entire thing now. This is about to be so fun. I really hope that I got all the colors right, the lighting right. Oh, why do I actually hate it? Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but I just like really don't like it now. It looks so much more bland. It's just so open. And how about we get an easel in here for the skill item? Oh my gosh, I didn't put a rug. I'm losing it. I'm losing it here. It's going downhill. That is going to be done for our little office. I think I'll put the door to the parents' bedroom right over here. Dang it, I really wanted to put a bar back. I think that might be too close to the bar. You know what? This one from Lovestruck works a little bit better because if you notice, it's a little bit skinnier. There's just a completely random gallery wall of Brightchester photos. Doesn't really match our vibe, but I think it looks nice. I actually really love the bar area. I think that space actually turned out really cool. Oh my gosh. Was this rug always off-centered? So I just checked and I guess my silly little brain did want it like that. I don't know what possessed me to make it that off-centered, but I really don't like it. So let's just not even look over there anymore. All right, I think we're good. At least I hope so because we're moving on. So this bedroom is going to be a little bit larger since it is for the parents and they're also going to have their own ensuite. I think I'm gonna give them the siding accent wall. I think I'm gonna copy the other bathroom with the wallpaper and the tile. For them though, maybe I should give them a shower tub combo. We'll get a hamper and a shelf next to the shower. And I'm thinking that on the next tile, I will close off the patio. Oh, I almost forgot I was using the stone. I was putting the siding on this piece. Now, how do I want to lay this bedroom out? It's gonna be the same size as these other bedrooms, slightly longer but the same width. So I probably don't want to put the dresser on this wall because I think the bed would interfere with it. However, I do want to get a mirror right there and maybe a TV as well, since we don't have one in the living room. There, I think that's nice. Since I'm gonna close off the patio on the next tile, I'm gonna put a bench snuggled up in this nook. I feel like we're missing something on this side. You know what? Let's actually get our backyard going with this gravel. And if we want something big like a swing set, I should probably go ahead and put that down now since it has to start it in this tile. All right, on to the next. Somebody really smart forgot landscaping last tile. So here we are with another gap. I think I should probably get some lights in here now. Oh, and let's get our bathroom door. And I'm wondering, should I get a bathroom mat? I know I didn't like it last last time, but maybe I'll place it vertically instead of horizontally. Maybe I'll like it better that way. If I'm not wrong, I think I have to put the bed now. Maybe the eco lifestyle bed will fit our aesthetic we have going on. And at this point, I should probably put the rug as well. I'm doing just a quick little check and I think I'm done with this tile too. We don't need to extend the patio because like I was saying, we're gonna end it there. And we're also going to close off our bathroom. Wait, no, actually I'm wrong. The bathroom needs to be 4 tiles big, like to match the bedroom. No, that means I put the bathroom mat in the wrong place. I should have learned from the first time not to even mess with the bathroom rugs. Alright, well, I'm just gonna throw in 2 robes and we'll finish it next tile. We'll get the same stairs from the front porch and we'll also get the mismatched railing. And for the outside, I'm gonna put a flower arranging table. For the bedroom, I just have to remember to put a dresser. Love this one from Cottage Living. Definitely gonna do that. She is beauty, she is grace. If the Sims like flower arranging, I guess I could also give them a bonsai tree. And we will move on to the next tile. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm realizing this is the last tile of the house. I mean, I still got a whole backyard to do, but for the house itself, we are almost done. This is so exciting. We get to go ahead and close it off. I can't paint the outside wall because that is the next tile. Honestly, the outside is looking kind of pretty and the lighting in the bedroom is looking pretty good. I'm just finishing decorating the bedroom. As you can see, I squeezed a little picture of Nectar in the corner, which is kind of fitting since they have a bar. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna be done with the bedroom. I'm realizing that it's actually a little bit plain. This side looks good, but I could have added some more clutter over here or something. Let's go ahead and finish our bathroom. I can probably count on one hand how many times I've used these Juggle Adventure sinks, but I feel like they're kind of cute for this house for some reason. I'm liking this bathroom a lot better than the other one. Honestly, that photo would really scare me. Imagine going to the bathroom at night and you just see a man above your toilet. Yeah, that would kind of freak me out, but whatever. All right, well, there is the finished bathroom. Okay, well, that means we're on to the next tile, which is going to just be our yard, so we're not extending the house anymore. I am so excited. Honestly, this challenge has been so much fun. Like, honestly, one of my favorites. I mean, take it from me, I was actually so scared to try this challenge. It looks so ridiculous having the trees only on one half. Okay, another tile down. We've really only got a few left to go. Why the heck did I put the light right there? It's like in the middle of the floor. I also really regret not putting a fence around the backyard. Definitely should have thought about that. All right, well, I think one of the last items I'm going to add is some monkey bars. And let's also get some clutter for our outside table. Isn't there some like ketchup or something from Backyard Stuff or Perfect Patio? Nope, I am wrong, but there is barbecue sauce. All right, next tile, here we go. How about I get a couple bikes and maybe a cooler next to the picnic table? All right, next tile, the countdown is starting. I think I'll put another lamp and I'll also put one over here. All right, next tile, maybe I'll just get a tree. I don't know why I'm using a different one. I guess I felt like switching it up. And the next tile, how about a telescope? Everyone loves a good death sentence. All right, and I think this tile is going to be the last one that I extend the gravel to. So I'm just gonna put the last of the outdoor lights. I do also want to add another one of these trees just so there's not only one, and I'm just gonna put it wherever. Well, now the very last thing to do is roof this thing. Not quite sure how this is gonna go. Maybe something like that. That looks so weird. I think what'll make this look better is doing a little something like this in the front. We will get a black roof because those are my favorites, and I want to add a little window right there as well. Let's slap some roof trim on this thing, and there we go. She is all done. Let's go ahead and turn off the grid now, okay? And I'm gonna be completely honest, I love this build. I mean, there's obviously a few quirks, but I still think that it turned out pretty good. There's only one thing that really irks me, and that's the empty space. But other than that, she's beautiful. I love the bedrooms. Let me know what you guys think of the finished house. Also, do not forget to let me know what your favorite room was. It's kind of a hard decision, but for me personally, I would definitely have to go with this bedroom right here. But who knows, your favorite room could be totally different, so you let me know down below. All right, well, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you liked this build challenge, go check out Sarah Kendall's and Sid Max if you haven't already. And there's probably a lot of other creators who tried it, so go check them out too. Also, if you liked the video, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I really appreciate all all of your guys' support, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!